You know what's annoying? Swearing. Filthy jokes. Filthy comments. Taking God's name in vain. It's all getting really old quick. And the reason I bring this up is because I've been watching some of my favorite, although hesitatingly favorite, YouTube gaming critics online. And I just had the F-bomb dropped. I couldn't tell you how many times in this one episode. And it's annoying. Frustrating. And I have searched for alternatives, and there are some Christian specifically or otherwise wholesome video game YouTubers online, but they're far and few in between, and most of them are very lame, to put it mildly. That's why I have decided that it's time. It's time somebody step in and fill the gap. And I've got to do it. I've got to do it. I've sat by idling too long. It's time to start my own video game critic show. Now, if I didn't mention it already, I am a video game nerd. And I am also a Christian. And who could have ever thought that those two things could go together, right? I'm a Christian and I like video games. I'm a Christian and I like good movies. I'm a Christian and I like watching birds. Whatever it is. We live in a day where being a Christian and faith and public and living your faith and living it is looked down upon, and you're crazy if you live by your faith. If you live, and I won't just say faith, truth. The truth. Pilate said, "What is truth?" That's a good question, a legitimate question. What is truth? And Christians, we even question this on a day-to-day basis. What is truth? Where is God? Who is God? Where is He at? Is He there? Is He listening to me? He is. He is. He speaks to us in many different ways. But back to why I'm upset. All the swearing, cursing, filthy language, I find it all very unnecessary. It's time somebody did something. Jokes, filthy jokes, swearing, taking God's name in vain. The joke's on everyone else. Now, let's see. What do we have here to work with? This looks like a good one. Now, I don't have a whole lot to work with as far as older titles go, since my older brother growing up had all the games, and as a kid I just played his. Plus, having a quiver full isn't cheap. Now, let's start off with the Nintendo Entertainment System. That's a good place to start, right? Now, eventually we'll get to the newer titles and the games that I remember most fondly growing up as a kid in the 90s, like the PlayStation and the N64, the Bit Wars, and all that good stuff. And don't worry, we'll eventually get to the new game consoles as well. Now, I'd like to give you the most genuine playthrough of each game possible, meaning I want you to see my reaction in real time as I play it, whether it's one that I've played in the past or one that's brand new to me, and offer my own unique perspective and give a little bit of history and about the game and how it was perceived at the time and now. So, without any further ado, let's play the Blues Brothers for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. Or not. I bet everyone remembers doing that growing up. treat it like a baby. And you know what? Sometimes you had to do it twice. There we go. Let's play some blues. Alright, the Blues Brothers. Looks like we can pick between Jake and Elwood. I'm assuming it's the two brothers on screen there. Jake's the big guy on the front, and Elwood's the skinnier guy there to the right. Now I gotta be honest, I've not seen the movie that this game's based off of, called The Blues Brothers. But it was a full feature film that starred John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd. So, let's see how well they stayed to the source material. Let's pick Jake. Oh. Looks like you can actually do two-player and play both of them. Alright, Blues Brothers, Chapter 1, Stairway to Heaven. Can you swim your way through a department store or unmask a goggled shark? Swooping birds force Jake and Elwood into lethal elevators and steep stairways as they battle their way up to the heavens. Wow. And unmask a goggled shark? This should be interesting. Ooh. Wow, there's Jake. It's interesting enough that they start me out right here against a black background where his clothes blend in. It's kind of like a floating head. Weird. Let's see. So we can run and jump. Two controls we got here. A jumps and B runs. Wow, what the heck is that thing? Looks like a spiked gumwad or gumball or something. So, oh! Already got hit. Looks like I got 3 hits. 3 hearts up there. But, yeah, wow, you run really fast. Look at that. Oh! Crap. I guess we gotta run and jump here. Which isn't working out so much. There's a that floating green little gumwad with spikes in it. Can't even seem to make it up the first stairway. There we go. This is an interesting department store here. Oh! Wow. Let's see if I can get past you. No! Ah! Well, for one thing, right away I can see being a problem is not even being able to make it through the first jump here. Oh, spike, dodge, spike gumwads. Huh. Wow, there was one there before, wasn't there? It's gone now. Alright, let's see, run and jump. Because the jumps between... Ah, crap. The jumps between these platforms are so wide. Ah. Well, I already died. Apparently I already used one of my continues there, apparently. Now I have my 3 lives back. It's like flashing between 3 little orbs up there in the top right hand of the screen and a heart. The heart must be, I guess, the continues I have left. Let's see if we can make it. There we go! Oh wow, who's that guy there? Let's see what he does. Oh! Well, I guess he shoots me with a paintball or something. Oh, yeah, look at that.
bullet looks like a paintball or something. The music actually isn't that bad at all. Whoa, what is going on here? That platform just fell out from underneath me. Oh? What's up with this? I guess you can't stay on it more than 2 seconds. Alright, what do we have here? Oh! Holy crap! Must be that goggled shark? That's really random. What the heck? So I can only go... I can't go up or down here. Can't jump. I can only go left or right? Well, that's useless. Let's see if... Oh! Well... I tried to jump and it just made me jump off of it and then it ran off. Holy crap, so what the heck's the deal with this water suspended on the 2nd floor? What happened here? And why is this mall cop, I'm guessing, with a gun down here walking around in the water? Apparently he can breathe underwater. I guess I can too, though. Right now, how? Wow. You really... Holy crap, what is this flying down on my head here? It's going through the... it's going through the ceiling. Or I guess up there it must be a platform, but... What is that? Alright. So it's extremely glitchy, as you can see. Well... Wow, I already died. Well, let's give it another try. Chapter 1, Stairway to Heaven. So I'm assuming it being Stairway to Heaven is the name of it. I take it you gotta make your way up, and all the way up, wherever up goes. Make your way to the roof of the department store. The weird, freaky department store.
You know, this mall is designed at pure random. Seems like... Who in the heck is the architect of this place? Who decided it was a good idea to have an aquarium on the 2nd floor, suspended in midair? Who in the heck brought in all these gum wads? What are there, kids flying around? Spitting out gum wads and sticking spikes in them? They're trying to kill somebody. Yeah. Oh yeah, and those mall cops? It's a bad day to be a mall cop. Look at what they gotta deal with. Gum wads flying around. Just bouncing around, no rhyme or reason, can go through the walls. Sharks out of control. Don't know what happened to all the customers. But yeah, there's that Jake guy. He needs... he needs to die. We gotta get that Jake guy. He's gotta go to jail. Don't care what happens to anybody else, but wow. Now, again, it just baffles my mind. What the heck? It's so random, so bizarre. I can almost guarantee you none of this happened in the movie. I don't know what Jake did at this mall, but nobody wants him here. Heck, even the elevators don't want him to go up on them. They just disappear. What's the deal with the bird flying around the 2nd floor? Again, if you're gonna make a video game based off a movie, sometimes it shouldn't be done. Let's make a movie based off the Blues Brothers. Again, I've never even seen it, but all the random things that have happened.
Now we talked about... Now I know I talked about earlier how well did they stated the source material. Well, that was kind of stupid of me to say since I've not seen the movie anyway, but I'm pretty sure they didn't have sharks with goggles in the movie. Maybe they did. Were there really sharks with goggles in the movie? Were there mall cops shooting at you, trying to kill you? Holy crap. That is so random. Were there green spiky gumwads of death flying around all over the place? Because these things really do. They just fly around all over the place. Oh, I just died again already. I don't know if I'll ever make it to the top here. Yeah, those spiked gumwads, they don't seem to have any rhyme or reason. They just go from one room to the next, and sometimes they're there, and sometimes they're not. Let's see. Oh, what the heck? That's the bird that's dropping eggs? I just kicked that one. What the heck? Looks like Birdo from Super Mario 2. That's really random. Again, did they have birds dropping eggs on Jake's head in the movie? Let's see if we can jump. Oh, aha! Getting me that time. Holy crap! There's just eggs raining down from nowhere. And are there trees growing on the roof of the mall? I guess I gotta jump over there onto that cloud. Yep. You can jump on the clouds. Now, the controls really aren't that bad. I mean, at least for me playing it here. Oh! Ah! Oh! You fall down there and you go all the way back down nearly. Oh, wow. Really? Really? Oh. Oh, no. Oh my goodness. So you know, the music really isn't that bad. I think I said that before. It's actually kind of catchy. I mean, I've heard a lot of short loops before in Nintendo games. But this one's one that isn't that bad to listen to over and over and over again. And it does change. The music does change. It switches up. So it's just now changing from one tune to another one now. Makes me want to jam out.
Da-na-na, da-na-na, na-na-na. Oh yeah!
Okay. This is really now my 7th time going up this elevator shaft here. I'm not even kidding. You only have a certain amount of jumps you can get on that thing. Now I even have a platform that you have to do that on. It's like there's no genuine challenge in this game, and you know, that's something we're gonna see a lot. Yeah. Just keep watching. Just keep watching me play these old NES games, and you're gonna see this happen a lot. Nearly every NES game has unfair challenges, unfair advantages over the player. And most of the time you have no idea it's even coming. It's all about trial and error. Trial and error. It's more tedious than anything, really. It's more like... well, bouncing around on my head. Look at that. Get out of here. Oh, come back, huh? Coming back, huh? Come on. Oh! Oh, okay, I think I finally made it somewhere new now. Oh, wow. Oh, what the heck just happened there? Well, I don't know. I touched the end of the screen and voila! It's the end of the level. Not bad, but you ain't seen nothing yet. Oh, I think I've seen everything. I don't know how it could get any worse. Chapter 2, The Warehouse. Launched in a giant deep freeze, the blues bounce on despite continuous egg bombardments. More egg bombardments. I think I've seen enough of that. You will be the victim of mad hounds and ferocious frozen peas. Peas? Really? Determined to package you in the warehouse. Ooh, sounds dangerous. Wow, look at this. Well, we have some different colors here. Oh wow, what is this? Looks like a giant snot booger. Yeah, snot booger when my kids blow out of their nose. Oh wow. I guess that's where the gumwads are coming from. They're not gumwads at all. Giant snot boogers. Oh no. Look at that. Spikes in the ceiling, really. Concert is over. Over. Thank goodness it's over. Oh, I do not want to play another one. That's it. I think we're going to end things here.
Well, there you have it. A little bit of a game called The Blues Brothers. And let me tell you, it was bad. Not good at all, as you could tell. Now, the game itself, I forgot to mention, was made by Titus Software, which was a developer that started in the early 1980s and developed games on up until the mid-2000s. And they were also the same company that developed Superman N64, which went down in history as being one of the worst video games of all time. So I would say maybe there's still hope for them, but knowing that, I'd say not. They probably didn't get any better, obviously. But again, you can't blame them too much, because making a game based off the Blues Brothers, a movie made in 1980, kind of difficult to do. I don't think that I would even want to do that. Again, whoever thought it was a good idea to make a lot of movies that were made for video games, that were made into video games, who thought that was a good idea? Because it depends, I guess, on the movie and the source material you have to work with, but in this case, I don't think they stuck with it. Again, you can tell me if I'm wrong. I've never seen the movie, and from what I understand, the movie, interestingly enough, actually has lots of swearing and cursing in it. And we're not into any of that here. Speaking of which, we got through it. No cursing or swearing or filthy jokes. It was so nice, so refreshing that we got through it without any of that. It was just clean, fun, wholesome entertainment. Wholesome. Where have I heard of that before? Yeah. 4:8. Philippians 4:8. Whatever things are pure, whatever things are good, whatever things are wholesome, generally think on these things. And that's what I would leave us with tonight. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly had fun playing these games, and it's going to be interesting because I've not really been one. I obviously am a nerd. I played games growing up, and I love good video games, but I have a feeling we're going to play a lot of bad games, and we'll start off with the regular Nintendo. And I have a lot of fond memories growing up, just playing, simple games. You don't really need, high-tech graphics. You don't need blood and gore and language and nudity in a video game. I mean, come on. We don't need any of that stuff to have a good quality video game that's fun. And that's where I'm at, and I'm totally there, playing games that are fun and wholesome, no subjectable themes, no extremely dark themes, gory, bloody, and I hope you continue watching, and I had fun. I hope you had fun, and be sure to like my video, and all you guys and gals out there, I most certainly welcome all your comments and feedback, positive or negative. So with that, I'll end, and everyone have a blessed night.